The great Galactic Council station had never been silent before. It was always full of voices, messages, and communication from every corner of the galaxy. But now, after the sudden message from Earth, the entire station froze like a paused dream. All screens still showed the same message in bold white letters. "We heard you. Not one alien dared to speak first." Many had laughed at Earth. Many had said humans were not intelligent. Now they stared, confused and shocked. Finally, Council Leader Ardona, a tall being with glowing feathers, rose from her chair. She looked stern and wise. Her feathers shivered with fear and curiosity. "How is this possible?" Ardona asked. "Earth should not be capable of this communication." Vernak, who loved to insult Earth, tried to speak, but his voice cracked. They must have copied our technology," the council murmured. They knew that was not true. The message did not just enter one channel. It took control of every system. That needed skill beyond imitation. A second message appeared. "We speak with respect, but we will not accept insults." The council fell silent again. Aliens who once mocked Earth now looked at each other with worry. Meanwhile, on Earth in Deep Signal 1, cheers and applause filled the air. Engineers hugged each other. Scientists wiped tears of joy. After decades of silence, their message reached the entire galaxy. Commander Alex Rivers stood tall, proud like a mountain. "This is only the beginning," he said. "Now we show them who we are." Dr. Hana Patel nodded. "We must stay calm. Our message must show peace and intelligence." World leaders joined through holograms. Every country was represented. Humanity was united in one purpose. "We do not start war," one leader said. "We show our progress," another added. The plan was clear. Send a representative to the Galactic Council, show Earth is strong and peaceful. They selected Commander Rivers as the envoy, a voice of courage. Dr. Patel would be his co-envoy, a voice of reason. Together, they would speak for all humanity, and they would not speak softly now. The first human starship reveals itself deep under the Pacific Ocean. Hidden for 20 years, a massive structure began to move. Water bubbled and stormed as a huge ship rose to the surface. It was Earth's greatest secret. The Starship Unity. It had a silver-white hull that shined like the moon. It used a new energy drive with no pollution and incredible speed, faster than any ship the Council believed humans could make. People around the world watched the launch on their screens with hope and excitement. Children waved flags. Families prayed. Scientists smiled proudly. Commander Rivers and Dr. Patel boarded the Unity with a carefully trained crew. Rivers stood before them and said, "This ship is more than metal. It represents every human heart. Let us show the galaxy that Earth is not a mistake. Earth is a miracle," the crew cheered. The engines roared. Light wrapped around the ship like a star being born. Then, Unity vanished into faster-than-light travel. Earth had entered the galaxy. Arrival at the Council Station. Alarms sounded across the Council Station. Guards rushed. Ships formed a protective circle. No unknown ship had ever approached so fast. Then the Unity appeared, calm and beautiful, stopping without threat. A communication signal opened. Commander Rivers appeared on every screen. He wore a simple uniform with a blue Earth symbol, a peaceful message. "We come to speak," he said, his voice firm and clear. "We come in peace, but we come with truth." Dr. Patel stood beside him and bowed politely. "Thank you for noticing our world. Thank you for watching us grow. But please understand, silence does not mean weakness." The Council stared at them in disbelief. Aliens whispered, "How do they speak our language perfectly? How did they build that ship? Were we wrong about them?" Ardona spoke carefully. "Humans of Earth, welcome. You surprise us," Commander Rivers replied. "Maybe surprises happen when someone is ignored for too long." Some aliens looked guilty. Others still looked angry or proud. Then Vernak stepped forward again. He tried to look confident, but fear hid behind his silver scales. "You dare speak to the Council as if you are equal?" he asked with sharp words. Rivers looked directly at him. "We do not say we are better than anyone, but we are not less." His voice echoed through the station like thunder. "Proof of human progress, Doctor." Patel raised a small device, a tiny crystal chip. "This chip can store the knowledge of 10 galaxies," she explained. "Safe, clean, and unbreakable. We want to share it." Gasps spread across the Council. Even the oldest species did not have such technology. Another hologram appeared showing Earth's peaceful achievements. Clean energy across entire nations, new medical discoveries, space agriculture, global cooperation projects, no war, no conquest. Just advancement. Rivers continued. We want friendship. We want respect. We want to learn with you, not be pushed aside. The council chamber grew softer. The mood changed. Many aliens felt admiration. Ardona stepped forward and bowed her long neck. You have grown much, humans of Earth. Perhaps we judged too quickly. We welcome your participation. But then, an unexpected voice from the back rose. A new alien stood. She was small with large, kind eyes and soft fur. Her name was Lyra, leader of a peaceful but oppressed species called the Minari. She spoke with emotion. For many cycles, my people have suffered because the council ignores us too. You humans are brave to speak. You inspire us. More aliens stepped forward. The Trinari, the blue-skinned Oval, and even some council guards. We support Earth, they said. For the first time, Earth was not alone. Human bravery created unity across species. The council saw this and understood. Humanity's words had weight. Vernac tried again to insult. You are causing trouble. Allies of Earth are fools. But this time no one laughed. No one agreed. Vernac stood alone with his anger. Rivers turned to him calmly. We do not want enemies, but we will not fear bullies. His statement hit Vernac like a strong wind. Even Vernac felt small now. A new chapter for humanity. Ardona raised her hands. Let us vote, she said. All members decide. Does Earth join the Galactic Council as a respected world? Every representative cast their vote. Tiny lights in the air turned green or red. Silence stretched as the final lights blinked. Then a soft sound echoed. Like stars ringing, the decision was shown. Earth, accepted as a new council member with full rights, with full respect. The crowd cheered. Aliens clapped their wings, tails, claws, and hands. Commander Rivers and Dr. Patel smiled with relief. Humanity had done it. Dr. Patel said, This is a good beginning. Let us work together for peace. Ardona replied, Earth's voice will be heard and valued. The historic celebration later, a grand event took place in the council hall. Lights danced in the air. Music from different worlds blended into a beautiful harmony. Food and smells from distant planets filled the atmosphere. Many aliens approached Rivers and Patel. We are happy Earth is here. We want to learn from your creativity. Your spirit is strong. Even children from other species waved, excited to meet humans. For the first time in history, humanity stood proudly among the stars as equals. Back on Earth. Broadcasts showed the celebration. People cheered across continents. Streets filled with joy, fireworks lit the night sky. Families hugged each other with happy tears. Children pointed at the stars and shouted, We are part of the galaxy. Elderly people whispered, We waited for this day. Silence was gone. Earth's voice was powerful now. Commander Rivers' promise before leaving the station. Commander Rivers made one final statement to the galaxy. We humans once stayed quiet to learn. Now we speak to share. And we stand ready to protect peace wherever needed, Dr. Patel added with a smile. And if anyone thinks Earth is weak, they are welcome to visit and discover the truth. The whole council laughed, not with cruelty, but with friendship. The unity prepared to return home, carrying new respect and new hope. The galaxy learns a lesson. The message was clear to all. Never underestimate a quiet planet. Never mistake silence for weakness. Humanity had shown courage, intelligence, unity, respect. The galaxy would never forget the day Earth spoke back. The Starbreaker 1 drifted near the dark edges of the galaxy, where stars were few and silence ruled. Captain Marcus Hale stood on the bridge, staring at the giant structure floating before them. It looked like a ring made of black metal, large enough for planets to pass through. Every scanner showed the same result. No known design. No known builder. Not in any council records. Marcus felt a chill of excitement. This is it, he whispered. Something older than all of us. The crew looked nervous but hopeful. They understood the risk. This mission was not just for science or travel. It was about proving that humans would not be contained. Open a channel to Earth, Marcus ordered. A hologram of Elena Ward appeared, her image slightly static from the distance. Her eyes widened when she saw the ring. "What have you found?" Marcus replied, "A gateway. A giant one. It might lead to another part of the universe or something else." Elena understood the meaning immediately. This discovery could change everything. "Proceed carefully," she said. "If we learn to use it, humanity will take a step no empire has taken before." Marcus nodded. "We will learn." The connection ended. Marcus gave the final command. "Engage the gateway." The Starbreaker moved forward. The ring activated, glowing with bright white energy. In seconds, the ship was pulled inside by a calm but unstoppable force. There was no shaking. No sound. Just light. Then darkness. Then a completely different sky. The ship had traveled farther than any human dream. New stars. New danger. The new side of space was strange. Nebulas swirled like storms, and pieces of broken metal floated everywhere, like a battlefield long lost. "Sir," the science officer said softly, "these ruins. They're from an ancient war. A massive one." Marcus walked closer to the windows. The silent metal pieces were larger than moons. "Let's record everything," he ordered. "We bring this knowledge home." But before they could start, alarms rang loudly. A ship suddenly appeared from the shadow of a broken world, sleek, silver, and shaped like a crescent blade. Its design was different from anything the Council controlled. "Unknown vessel," shouted the navigator. "It's charging something." Marcus raised his voice. "Shields up." But instead of attacking, a light beam connected both ships. A projection appeared in the air. An alien figure with a tall, slender body and shining eyes. "My name is Solari, from the lost civilization of Archaon," the figure said. "We watched the Council vote against your world. We saw your people rise instead of fall. Humans are different." Marcus kept his tone calm. "Why are you here?" "We Archaon once guided young species," Solari explained. "We believed in growth and discovery, but fear destroyed us. The old empires feared our knowledge, and they ended our civilization." Marcus understood instantly. The Galaxy Council had done something similar to Earth, just without war. Solari looked at him with a sad but hopeful gaze. "You humans remind us of what we once hoped to be. We wish to help you." The projection showed blueprints, technology more advanced than anything humans had ever seen. Faster than light travel without fuel, shields that could block entire fleets, energy that could heal worlds instead of harm them. This was a gift that could change humanity forever. Marcus asked slowly, "Why trust us?" "Because you do not give up," Solari answered. "And you protect what you believe in." Then the projection faded. The alien ship fired a small beam, not a weapon, but a message. A map to more power and knowledge. Marcus stared at the screen. "Prepare a package. Send everything back to Earth. This changes our future." Humanity had just received a treasure the Council never wanted them to have. Earth awakens weeks later. Earth scientists celebrated as they decoded the new data. New machines formed in the labs. Huge starship factories began construction of a fleet that could challenge even the oldest empires. Elena walked along a balcony in the new United Earth Command Station. The air buzzed with excitement. Ships launched every hour. New colonies were being planned. Humanity was no longer the weak one in the galaxy. A group of world leaders gathered around Elena. "We can now protect ourselves," one said. "But what should we do next?" Elena answered confidently, "We will not attack first, but we will no longer hide." A message arrived from the Council at that same moment. "Earth, you are violating restrictions. Stop your development or face consequences." Elena smiled coldly. "We don't follow your orders anymore." She sent a short and simple reply. "Earth chooses independence." That message echoed across the galaxy like thunder. The Council panics, the Council chamber exploded with arguments. Delegates shouted fears and warnings. "They have new ships. They are spreading into space." They learned something powerful. High Chancellor Varix tried to calm them. "We must demand they surrender all new technology." An old ally spoke up, eyes wide with fear. "And if they refuse?" Varix paused. "Then we remind them of their place." He gave a final order. "Assemble the fleet of order. We will bring Earth back under control." The Council believed their power was still unmatched. They were wrong. The meeting above Earth. Giant fleet of Council warships appeared near Earth, thousands of ships shining like a wall of metal. Earth saw them coming. Newly built human ships rose from behind the moon, from hidden stations around Mars and from artificial hangars floating near Jupiter. The human fleet looked small compared to the Council's huge armada. But their power was far greater. Elena stood on the command deck of the flagship Valiant Dawn. Her voice was calm. Open communication. A giant screen showed Varex, his glass-like skin glowing with anger. Earth is in violation. You must stop your expansion. You must surrender. Elena answered softly but with strength. You voted against us. You tried to keep us down. But that vote only made us strong. Marcus Hale appeared beside her, now decorated with new honors. His eyes locked on Varex. We have discovered a path you never imagined, Marcus said. We have allies older than you. We have technology you tried to stop, Varex snapped. We will use force if needed. Elena leaned forward just a little. We do not want war, she paused. But we will not kneel. A long silence passed. The Council ships armed their weapons. Marcus gave a signal. Human ships placed themselves into formation. Their new shields glowed like stars. The battlefield waited for the first strike. Everyone expected a battle. Instead, something unexpected happened. Thousands of smaller alien ships flew out from behind the human fleet, young species from across the galaxy. They had come willingly. We stand with Earth. They broadcast loudly. Species who had always been ignored by the Council now had a voice and hope. Humanity had become a leader. The Council ships hesitated. Their confidence shook. Varex realized that if they fought now, they might lose everything. His voice trembled. What is your demand? Elena spoke clearly. Let every species grow. Let every world choose its future. No more fear. No more control. Accept Earth as an equal or lose your power. The Council looked at each other. They saw the united fleet in front of them. They saw dozens of new allies. They saw they could not win. At last, Varex gave a slow, painful nod. Earth is welcomed into the Council as a full member. Cheers exploded from every allied ship. Humanity had done what seemed impossible. A new era later, back in the Hall of Stars, Elena stood once more on the center platform, but everything was different now. The Council members watched her with respect instead of fear. Elena smiled gently. Humanity does not rise alone. When we rise, we lift others with us. Her voice filled the chamber. We are done being underestimated. The hall shined with new hope. From now on, no empire would decide the future of others. From now on, humanity was a guiding light.